Some high achievers can't rely on direct authority for their power. These people rely on personal power, the power that stems from personal credibility, influence, and political savvy. In this course, you'll learn about the relationship between personal power and credibility and how you can build personal power by increasing your credibility and trustworthiness. Positional power is power directly related to your position. The power to direct people to complete tasks, for example, or make quick decisions. Personal power, on the other hand, is power you earn by obtaining the respect of others. As Seth and Ashley catch up with CEO Tom, the two kinds of power come into play.
By the looks on your faces, I'm guessing you've heard the grant is being cut. And the fact that you are physically here indicates that you're doing something constructive about it.
Well, we've been through much worse than this before, Tom. If you'll remember...
I want answers, not a history lesson. Seth, let's hear it.
Okay. Now, I phoned down to accounts, and until we got this thing figured out, all new contracts and renewals are going to need both our signatures.
Seth acts quickly and decisively to try and stop further financial damage. He displays positional power. Power he has by virtue of his position within the company. Positional power can be characterized by being able to complete tasks, establish work processes and procedures, and make decisions quickly. People act when confronted with positional power because they have to, rather than because they want to. Positional power is necessary to ensure strong leadership and resolute decision-making from those in authority. So what about personal power?
Ashley?
Well, I still have friends in the department. They say we will stop receiving payments on the 25th.
So we can plan until then.
I'm just sending you my projections on what it means for us budget-wise.
Okay, let's look at the budget and figure out the next steps.
When Ashley heard the news, she immediately put her personal power to use. First, she called her contacts in the department to get more information. Then she used her expertise and organizational knowledge to update the budget projections. People respond to personal power because they want to, not because they have to. It's usually shown by people who are great at their jobs, reliable, and trustworthy. It's the power you earn by obtaining the respect of others through your expert knowledge, organizational knowledge, contacts, and relationships. Successful outcomes and great results are not always achieved by people at the top, the people with positional power. Often it's people with personal power, power gained through knowledge, expertise, and trust, who save the day. Seth and Ashley are meeting CEO Tom to discuss cost-cutting options.
All right, Tom, listen. I don't want to sound like the bad guy here, but it is my job to keep this company afloat. And you know my plan will work. Now, the current budgets say we need to save about 20%, so why don't we both write up a list of non-essential personnel and we'll get to work on that.
Seth's solution is for layoffs, which would result in immediate savings. He's wielding his positional power here, power he has due to his position in the company.
Look, Seth, Tom, I know these people. I know this organization. I can find that 20% another way.
The idealist.
You know me, and I know budgets. I'm creative. Let me work with the people here and see what options we have. I'm sure I can find that 20% without resorting to job cuts. With a little time and imagination.
Finding creative solutions to problems based on expertise, contacts, and organizational knowledge is an example of personal power. Recognizing her skills and expertise, Tom gives Ashley time to investigate her solution, but understands he may still have to resort to Seth's. Given recent rumors of job cuts, like many of her colleagues, Julia is concerned about her position in the company. She's looking to Ashley for reassurance.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No worries. To be honest, it's really nice to get out of the office for a bit. All the rumors are starting to get to me. Thanks for the coffee, by the way.
You're welcome. Julia, have I ever let you down?
No.
I'm doing everything I can to stop anyone from losing their job, but I need some help. So I'm starting to ask everyone where we can make some savings, day to day in their own jobs,
Well, you can count on me. I'll certainly try and think of some creative ideas.
Good.
We'll be okay, right?
Well, we're all in this together. No one wants to lose their job. If we all just focus on making savings, then I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
Julia showed her faith in Ashley's character and expertise by agreeing that Ashley never let her down in the past. She's comforted by the fact Ashley is so confident. If Julia didn't have such faith in Ashley's character and ability, she wouldn't be as relieved as she is. By being approachable, confident in her abilities, and displaying good character, Ashley demonstrates the power and potential impact of credibility.
Ashley, I hope you've got something we can use. Otherwise, Seth's right. We're going to need to start letting people go.
To be successful here, Ashley needs to be credible. She must be willing to share her findings, acknowledge other people's expertise, and follow through.
We've been doing some research, and we found a new distributor in Canada who can get us better solar panels at about 80% of the price we're paying now.
Good. What else?
1 week unpaid vacation per employee per year.
People are okay with that?
It was their idea.
That it?
No, we're constantly traveling back and forth to LA for strategy meetings. We cancel all those trips for low priority meetings and we use video conferencing instead. Now, face-to-face is great, but it's a luxury.
Does that add up to 20%?
Mm-hmm.
Can you send us a report with your findings?
Check your inbox.
All right. If all of this adds up, then that's really impressive, Ashley. Well done.
It was actually Julia who found the new distributor, by the way.
Who? What if none of this works out, Tom? What then?
Then I help Seth with the layoffs.
For Tom to run with Ashley's plan, he needed to see Ashley demonstrate qualities that build credibility. He wasn't disappointed. She shared all her findings with Seth and Tom, demonstrating she's open to sharing knowledge and resources. She acknowledged the expertise of others, in this case Julia's, and by offering to help Seth if her plan doesn't work out, she showed a willingness to follow through. How do people show they're trustworthy? By being open and reliable, by relying on facts and admitting mistakes, and by being authentic and showing empathy. Seth's trying to sort out an issue with the department. Maybe Ashley can help.
Well, so what if I missed the date? Haven't you ever... Listen, I need to call you back, okay?
What now?
What do you care?
Well, if it's something that might impact the company, I want to know.
Well, if you really want to know, I missed the date on the grant reapplication, and now it's too late. So all your hard work saving the company was for nothing.
How late?
They said it had to be in Friday by 5.
Well, it's only a few days late. I have friends in the department. I could call in some favors.
You do that? Tom would think you're a hero. Of course, I'd be finished if I'll walk out right now.
Look, Seth, you leaving is not going to help Tom or the company. Pull yourself together, will you? Here, tell you what, let's work this out. Just us. Together, okay?
Okay.
Seth was clearly in a difficult situation and vulnerable. Ashley demonstrated her trustworthiness throughout. She responded calmly and promised to help. By helping to fix the situation without a fuss and without involving anyone else, she demonstrated she's acting in Seth's best interests. If you encounter someone struggling with a problem, even if you don't have all the answers, just by showing empathy and listening, you really can help them and lay the foundations for a trusting relationship at the same time. It takes credibility, knowledge, and trust to obtain personal power. The kind of power you earn by gaining the respect of your colleagues. But building trust is never easy, especially with someone like Seth. Let's see how Ashley makes out.
Hi.
Was that you hiding in the elevator earlier?
I never hide, Seth. Some of us actually use the elevator to
Move between floors?
That's very funny. Were you promoted to chief comedy officer too?
get to the point.
I just wanted to congratulate you on getting your plan approved. I mean, it's a pity the numbers don't add up. Is there something you want to tell me?
The figures are solid.
Now, some of the aspects are confidential, you know that, but if you want to sit down and discuss it.
You probably told Tom that my plan was too extreme. I know you want my job.
On the contrary, I told Tom that I thought your plan was solid,
And you were being more than fair with people.
especially that idea for graduated pay cuts instead of layoffs. I ended up reusing that in my plan.
You told Tom that?
Ask him yourself if you don't believe me.
From the start, it was clear Seth didn't trust how Ashley got her plan approved. He accused her in multiple ways, but throughout the exchange, Ashley acted in ways that built trust. She was as open as possible, she admitted her own shortfalls, she stuck to the facts, and she didn't betray any confidences.